What I'm going to be tying here for you is going to be the blood knot. The blood knot is used to tie your tippet to your leader, and you can do that very quickly, and it is a very strong knot. Tarpon fishermen, saltwater fishermen, heavy tackle users like this knot because it is very strong. What you cannot do with this knot though is tie a very thin diameter to a very thick diameter. Both materials need to be relatively close to the same size for it to really work very well. What I have here are two different colors of line. In my left hand is going to be the leader, or the line going to the reel. In my right hand, this yellow line is going to be my piece of tippet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the two pieces and I'm going to put them opposite of each other, and I'm going to leave a generous amount of material hanging off on the tag ends. And what I'm going to do is I always wrap the leader around the tippet first. So what I'm going to do is use my ring finger and my middle finger to grasp the tag end of the leader and wrap it around the tippet. Now, depending on the thickness, depends on how many times you twist it. For this, I'm just going to twist it 4 or 5 times. This is pretty thick stuff. Next, I'm going to take the tag end of the leader in my right hand, and I'm going to put it through the little space in between the leader and the tippet. And I'm just going to pinch that so it doesn't move. Next, I got to switch hands. I got to pinch it with my right hand, and I am going to twist the tippet tag end around the leader, and I'm going to do the same thing but just with the opposite. So I'm going to use my right hand to grasp, and I'm going to twist the opposite way. Whatever way you went around the first time, you're actually just going to go the opposite, kind of like clockwise and counterclockwise, go the opposite way. Now once you've twisted that, you're 5 times or so, I'm going to find that area where I put the tag end through, and I'm going to do the same exact thing with the other tag end, but I'm going to go the opposite way. You can see it's coming, the red piece is coming up. Now I'm going to go down through that same hole. And ideally what you want to get is a knot that looks like this. Now what I need to do is snug it down. So you want to heavily wet this with your saliva, and then I'm going to tighten it by pulling on the running line portions of the long ends. I do not want to tighten the tag ends. And you're going to wet it and very quickly pull it together, and what happens is the two snug right up against each other. And you know you did it right when both of these tag ends, you can see how they're facing the opposite way from each other, 90-degree angles. That way you know you have a very clean and smooth knot, and you have a nice little stacking of the barrels right there. That means you did it right.